What are we looking at?
Porn.
I believe so. It's been quite a while, y'all. How is everyone? This is TheNekoPastel, and I'm here with my partner, Kieran.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well.
Oh, this feels weird! Oh, God.
I feel very happy to be back.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually quite excited. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're looking at. So, if y'all remember a few years back, me and Kieran played a game called Synthetic Lover. Which I believe the full game is out now?
Oh, bye.
I believe so. So we should do a series on that at some point,
Aye.
definitely. The same developers got in touch with me not too long ago, and they asked me if I would like to play the demo of their recent upcoming game, which is currently up on Kickstarter, The Symbiant, which is apparently a boy love visual novel similar to Synthetic Lover, but it has tentacles in it.
Right.
This is my fucking game. I'll be honest, this is the main reason why I'm so excited about this, is because it has tentacles in it. Because, you know, I'm not going to get too into it, but yeah, needless to say, I'm excited, and we're looking at two fine specimens here.
I'm learning a lot about you in this.
I thought you already knew this. I am playing the suitable for work version. There is a not suitable for work version. I wanted to play the not suitable for work version because, you know, it's more fun to edit and censor that way. But I don't know. I don't want to risk getting into trouble, so I think it's fine if we stick with the suitable for work version for now, because this is quite hot and steamy as is already. So, yeah. Do you want to just get started?
Start.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, ding. I do have Kieran with me, obviously, because, yes, it's way better when he's here.
Do you want to read the tutorial?
Should we? There's a tutorial?
Let's get the full experience. It's only a demo, I guess.
Yeah, let's do it.
In order to advance the story, you can either click anywhere on the screen or press the Enter or Space key.
I think I'll use the mouse, because if you listen to my keyboard, I don't know if it'll pick up, because I'm using like I'm using voice mod, so it kind of cancels out background audio, but this keyboard is very chunky.
Very chunky.
Like, the clicks are very chunky, so I think I'm going to stick to the mouse. Error. Oh, if you move to the side, there's a...
Try hovering the mouse to the right side of the screen, you will see the quick menu.
Oh, okay, so that already... That's not bad. Okay, so previous line, save, load, the log's there, so that's good in case we miss anything.
Log.
I wonder if it'll come with like the little audio player so we can hear like the voice lines again like it did with the letter. That'd be quite good.
Another fantastic game, which is it for the Switch now.
Oh yes, and I will stream that again because I have the physical version on the Switch. Really excited for that.
We're going to kill everybody.
But
you can hide and unhide the text box by hitting the H key.
yes. Case in point, we'll probably do that if we get some very saucy scenes. Probably. Yes.
Some saucy sauce. Lastly, you can check the help button in the quick menu to see all commands and shortcuts.
Okay. So, like... Oh, I see. Okay, that'll come in handy, I guess. So...
Enjoy the demo.
Okay, that was a
Tell
very...
me what to do!
You're not my real dad. You can't tell me what to do.
You're not my real demo.
Oh.
Oh my god, look, we're in Star Wars.
We're in Star Wars.
Oh, we're very far in the future. It's Tuesday, September 29th, 5066.
Oh wow, quite a long way from here.
We landed in the city of 𝐾𝐫 3 days ago. Since then, I've been running around trying to scrape enough credits to repair our ship and secure our next gig.
Credits is like the future...
Space money.
Yeah, space currency.
So, like, credits is to sci-fi what, like, gold is to fantasy. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, here is nondescript money.
Yeah, something like money that's made out of pure thin air.
Aerogel money.
Aerogel money.
The last transport job didn't go well, and we only received half of the original payment price for delivering the goods late. That doesn't even cover all the repairs we incurred.
Oh.
Uni, my business partner, also known as the ship's mechanic, didn't sound worried. She insists that every time this happened in the past, we've managed to bounce back.
Uni? Junie?
Junie? I don't know, I'm used to see like Jan and things like that.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I blame Discord, I know a lot of people with J and Y sounding names. She believes in my resourcefulness and negotiation skills, but I can't help but feel pessimistic because of recent developments. It's night time now.
That's pretty.
Why did we land on a planet where the day-night cycle is 17 seconds?
It's like Ratchet and Clank.
Just watching the moon and things spin like a fucking...
Aye.
Just as I was about to give up for today... Just as I was about to give up for today and head to the local bar, I received a call from our freight broker about an opportunity we couldn't say no to. At least not right now, when we're literally struggling to keep afloat. The amount of credits only... I can't talk. The amount of credits...
Oh, babe.
Help me, I'm dying. The amount of credits offered not only covers the ship's repairs, but also ensures a comfortable life for the next 4 months. The gig sounded simple and straightforward. Provide transport for one passenger and his cargo to Oderia, and the DEX-93 system. That's about 6 weeks of travel in the most secure planetary system in the galaxy. Easy money.
Yeah.
Pirating is virtually non-existent there, and space anomalies have never been reported. It's basically a piece of cake for a pilot. I feel they're setting us up for something here.
Oh.
Normally I avoid transporting passengers at all costs. They're a pain in the ass to deal with at best, and at worst they can cause me to lose my commercial transport license. We also don't have the real estate or luxuries of a large liner outfitted for travellers' comforts and entertainment. The cost of travelling with us is the same as the big guys though, which means that anyone who wants to travel on a small transport ship has a special reason for it. And personally I can't wait to find out what our passengers' reason is.
Ooh, that's ominous. Who dis?
What to say?
Who did?
Who are you? Moments later I spot someone walking toward our ship. The tall figure mused with dignity and confidence. Their hand is protectively resting on top of a large sarcophagus-like transport crate hovering by their hip. Another couple of smaller crates hover behind.
Mm-hmm.
Everything floats in space, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. It's space.
They approach and keep to the shadows, so I have a really hard time discerning their features.
Well, let me... Oh, is this us?
I take it this is the Emeritat?
Oh, voices. Okay.
Voices.
Is that us? I'm assuming so.
Affirmative. And you are?
Going to Odaria. I was told we could depart immediately.
The stranger cautiously glances around.
Yes, of course. May I see the documentation, please?
They promptly produce a small chip from their pocket and hand it to me. I scan it with my handheld computer.
Mr. Sebo Tato Brave Trigounder Vorda?
You need to give that name a go.
Oh, God. Sebo Tata Brave Dingo Dango. I just noticed that there was a slight, eyebrow cock there. His eyebrow raised slightly.
Sebo Tatu Brave Turgon Arvota.
Oh, you did better than me.
But I can't read the sentences!
Just brave is fine.
Brave. Okay.
Brave.
He's a brave specimen, am I right?
Species humanoid, subspecies Odarian,
Yeah.
which is a space word for gay.
Gay!
I see here you're gay.
Homosexual.
I don't know much about this race, but all I can say is that I've only seen a handful of Odarians in the ports in all my time in travelling. It looks like I have a chance to learn more about them, now that I'll be travelling in proximity with one for several weeks. Oh.
All right, Mr. Brave. What's in the large crate?
It's not a crate.
That's not a crate. That looks quite
But anyone who's ever played Dead Space is like, get that away!
That looks
Get
very
that away.
sus. What is that?
I was informed that the sizable bonus fees I paid included a no questions asked courtesy.
Oh.
It's got a crack in it.
Oh, wait. It does have a crack in it. Kind of like my ass.
I hate to break it to you, you're not special in that. I would be more terrified if you didn't
If
have
you didn't
one.
have a crack.
You just had one giant arse cheek.
Oh, God, oh no. So
I'm starting to get why Brave asked for the questions.
so he paid extra money to keep things quiet. Oh, okay. Interesting.
And there it is. These passengers are always up to something. The only question is, how bad is it?
Yes, naturally. However, I still can't take you aboard my ship with something illegal. Forbidden substances, weapons, live species, stuff like that.
It's none of those things. Check the permits on file.
Yeah.
I do like, is it any of those things? No, well, no need to check it anymore. I go through the various permits the passenger has in his travel profile. The crate's permit is none of the ones I'm used to seeing, and the small print is difficult to read. I know the feeling. However, it does mention something about botanical organisms in several places and being legal to own and transport in this part of the galaxy.
Oh, it's a plant?
Is this where the tentacles come in? Is this it? Is this the plan?
You know, hang on, see, this is the thing I'm only getting. See, for like, alright, I want to pay extra, so don't ask me any questions. Are you the guy from Odaria? Are you going this place? What's the reason for travelling today? Is it illegal? Is it a fucking plant? How many butt cheeks do you have?
I'm a big fan of plants myself. You'll see that we have many on board. My name is Danya, by the way, and I'm the pilot of the Emeritat.
It's a Japanese peace lily. If anyone gets that reference.
It's a bonsai tree.
It's a bonsai tree.
I extend my hand towards Brave, amicably. We'll be in a small ship together for weeks, so might as well try to make friends right away. You're failing. After some hesitation, the passenger steps out of the shadows and clasps my hand.
Oh. Oh. It's Alien Sephiroth.
I like his wee, like, whole thing where, like, the
Oh
collar
yeah,
is-
like the like kind of like a
also
boob
like
window.
your, like, fucking arm Rolo dispenser. Only now am I able to see how breathtaking the handsome 𝐒𝐿𝐼𝐝. Long, white hair contrasts beautifully with his light blue skin. He's dressed in an elaborate outfit reflecting some particular string of the latest intergalactic fashion trends that I'm not familiar with.
He's probably got money.
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 When you transport fucking intergalactic bad dragons, that's all you do. His facial features are Terran-like, proportional and elegant, and punctuated by his intense gaze. His eyes are weary, shadowed by something dark, though.
It's the gaze, it's the intense gaze.
Also, he looks somewhat tired and maybe a little sick.
Oh.
Can we leave now?
Yes, sir. Welcome aboard the Emeritat.
No.
If you could please follow me to the cargo bay, we've designated a section for your convenience where you may store...
Oh.
I just, you notice it in space, but like everybody's always gets so much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you just don't like see like that jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Like his jacket has like he's got pauldrons. Pauldrons.
Yeah.
And you've got all these wee things and doohickeys and biddybaps and I like it. It's just
It's probably for protection.
I am far
My
too lazy for the
luggage
future.
stays with me. In my room.
Well, our guest quarters aren't very large. I strongly recommend making use of our cargo bay space. You'd be much more comfortable that way.
I insist.
Well, fuck me. I thought it would take a little bit longer before something sketchy comes up with this guy.
He's hiding some.
But honestly, if he wants to stick this huge pod by his bed to trip over, I don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if that's what you prefer.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Here. We're inside now.
We board the ship and I show Brave to his quarters. I want to offer him a tour of the ship, but he doesn't look like he's in the mood for that right now. Still, I don't want him to get lost in case he needs something.
Oh, right. I'm forgetting it's a visual novel, so choices are bound to occur. Can I save? Yes. Oh, right. So save, load.
Upload.
All right. I see. Okay, that's
Because
interesting.
it's space and nothing can be fucking simple.
That's fair. What I'm gonna do is return because I did save that. What should we do?
I don't think we should ask how he's doing, because he seems a bit pierced.
Oh, well, you know me. I don't want to get on anyone's like bad side. I'm kind of feared to get on his bad side. I want to make him feel comfortable or whatever.
Comfortably.
What should I do?
Would you want to flip a coin?
I don't know if I want to flip a coin this time unless you've got a 50p coin.
You know what, we'll find out. Hold on. I just need to check.
Do you have a 50p coin?
The giant vault of money.
Because if you know anything about the NekoPastel channel, is that if we're going to flip a coin, it needs to be a 50p coin. Oh god, it has a 50p coin. Oh, Christ.
We just picked the most obscure coin and hoping I wouldn't have it.
Oh, right.
It has to be a £2. £2 coin.
Well, I feel like it is a pretty specific coin, but that's just how we do it here.
100 yen coin. Wait, what are we picking?
Well, I guess heads for offer him a tour, tails for how he's doing.
Okay.
I guess. Let's just do it.
What?
Heads. Offer him a tour. Let's do it.
Would you like me to give you a tour? Our ship's not that big, so it won't take long.
I won't go farther than this room today. Thank you.
Oh, God.
But you gotta know where the turret is.
Oh, no.
He promptly locks himself in his room. I guess I can introduce you to him tomorrow.
Maybe we picked the wrong thing? Oh.
I mean, to be honest, but because he seemed tired and like, I think he was just wanting to go to bed.
Yeah.
With the passengers settled in and the ship fueled up, we've got space fuel.
Yeah.
With the passengers settled in and the space fueled up. With the passengers settled in and the ship fueled up, we depart from the station and jump into space. Space.
Oh, I'm having conniptions. What's going on? Get ready for turbulence.
Gives me conniptions.
Oh boy. Oh. Well, we're not in Kansas anymore.
We're in the Kansas system.
The Kansas system. Cassiopeia.
That's a good name for it as well.
Hercules.
A few hours later, I do a check of all the systems before setting the navigation on autopilot.
Oh, that transition. I don't know why I did like that transition a lot for some reason.
I like the music.
Oh yeah, this soundtrack is banging so far. I like this. Really good.
It's a good thing it gets Cowboy Bebop, we've just got jazz in space.
Oh yeah.
Space jazz.
Space jazz.
I can't wait to talk to Junie about our guest. She usually wakes up around this time, so I leave the cockpit and make my way to our quarters.
Oh, is this Junie? Junie?
Junie. We run into each other in the main corridor.
Hi.
So, tell me all about it.
Yeah, I really like her voice actually.
Yeah, a bit more deep on.
I wasn't expecting it to be a deep female voice, but I'm here for it. I like it.
Dude, where do I start? He's mysterious and drop-dead gorgeous.
I can hear you. Very thin walls on this ship.
Yeah, it seems quite sus though.
The pod can hear you as well.
Oh no!
The tentacle demon can hear you as well.
Tentacles come out and just like drag him in the room.
And you're drop dead horny.
Oh,
sharp
she's got chompers. Okay.
That I admit. Also, I'm weak when it comes to my type. You know me.
I definitely do. But tell me, does he have glowing emerald skin?
Oh.
Not really. He's blue, and there isn't any glowing in the dark happening, to answer your question.
Does she glow in the dark? Is that what she said?
What about his ears? Are they, like, furry at all?
Oh.
Not that
She does
I
have-
noticed.
She does have quite fluffy ears, doesn't she?
Fwa fwa.
Last chance. A tantalizing scaly tail.
Is she tailed too?
A hard no, unless it's really tiny. Where are you going with this, Juniper?
He's beautiful by Terran standards. Luckily for you, it means that both species are probably mutually attracted to each other. It's nature's way of bringing together genetically compatible individuals and encouraging them to mate.
Oh.
Hey, you had me at mutually attracted. But judging by our exchange yesterday, he's not the mating type.
Yeah. Seems more like the sleepy type.
Meaning?
Well, I don't know. It's just a feeling. He came off as kind of cold and distant earlier, I guess. Also, I don't know if he even identifies as a he.
I do, actually. He and him work for me.
There he is.
I just
Okay.
reset you turn around. Ah! Pronouns!
Not the pronoun.
Ah! In space, no one can hear you pronouns. Oh, shit! I didn't notice our guest joining us in the corridor. I hope he didn't overhear our conversation.
Oh, I probably did.
Oh, he heard everything. You know he did.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Maybe he's got super hearing.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Why don't you introduce me to your colleague?
Right. Mr. Brave, please meet Juniper. Junie for short.
Well, it's
Juniper.
actually Juniper. But Terranias can't pick up some of those sound frequencies, so he settled for Juniper.
Oh, fair. Okay, she's tongue popping. You know what? I can get behind that.
Yeah.
What is your name,
She's my
warrior?
business partner, mechanic, jack of all trades, and I guess a second in command of this mighty interstellar vessel.
Weird.
Of course I'm second in command. There's only 2 of us, dude. And no offense, but the Emeritot's mighty days are over. We're lucky if it holds for another couple of years.
What a
Pleased
terrible
to meet you,
business model.
Juniper. There's no need to address me as Mr. It's just Brave.
Yeah, okay.
Well noted. You're a Darien, yes?
Bit racist of you to just comment on that, but yes.
Correct. And you are originally from Tulworth, second largest of the Ognutera's moons?
Moons.
Moo.
Moo.
My, you clearly know your moons.
Monology.
If I had a pound. Wait, what?
You up to date on your
How
moon,
many
son?
are there?
I'm up to date on all my moons. I'm in on the regular. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Would you like some? Let's do some trivia then. Let's see if you can remember.
Oh God.
Seeing as you're up to date on your, you heard them. Everybody here, what you heard them. You said you're up to date on your moons.
Well,
How many moons does Mars have?
oh, don't hit me with this. I'm forgetting that different planets have several moons. For fuck's sake, it's not fair that we only have the one.
Ah, we might have had another one at some. We might get another one at some point if Earth ever breaks off something.
Oh, yeah. I really don't know. I was talking about like mooning people, but you know what? I wasn't
You're
talking.
an expert in that.
I wasn't talking about actual moons. I wasn't. You've caught me.
There's
Okay.
2, by the way, though. They're named after gods.
Mars has 2 moons.
Phobos and Deimos. Jupiter has about 50 bajillion.
Fucking hell,
I know Saturn's got a few of them, but the biggest one's called Titan.
Titan.
They're all named after like Greek and Roman goddesses and goddesses. And
I just love moons. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just love moaning people.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Especially from my spaceship.
For fuck's sake.
Ognutera has 14, but Tulworth is the only place with my shade of green. Brave, are you by any chance hungry? We were just going to the mess hall to grab something.
Oh yes, I'm famished. Also, could you guys show me around this ship sometime? This place looks really cool.
Do you think maybe we chose the right thing? Because he seems quite.
I mean, he like honestly, like just he had like bags under his eyes. The thing he was carrying the evil, unspeaking rock pod.
Yeah.
I think the guy just needed some sleep on.
Hopefully we chose the right thing then.
So much for cold and distant.
Or what if he just isn't as cold and distant towards Juniper? What if he's just cold and distant to us? Oh, I'm scared. I'm always eager to please people, and I'm scared if I don't.
Junie shakes her head at me. He totally flipped a switch, didn't he? It's like I'm talking to a different person.
Yeah, my mind's already going to the negative. He hates us. He hates us.
He was probably sleep deprived and who knows what else.
He hates us. He's
Pod deprived.
Pod deprived. Who knows?
Yes, of course. I'll be happy to do the official tour for you, Brave.
Watch him be like, oh.
Calling him by his name feels unexpectedly entrancing. I quickly give myself a mental kick for obsessing over the smallest of things about him. Seriously, I don't even know the guy.
But first, let's all grab a bite.
He's got 2 belts on,
Oh, he does have 2 belts. Doesn't have as much as Lulu though.
and he's got like a.
She's got like a million bajillion belts, but
He's got like an Adidas affection, so it's starting to grow 3 stripes in one leg.
I do have 100% time for more than 1 belt though. Oh, he didn't say anything.
Oh, a space microwave.
Look at the fridge. I think that's a fridge.
That's it's a fridge. Eh?
Yeah, I see like a little snowflake on there, so that's
I
probably
see
for
some
the.
references.
Oh, I see a Star Wars reference.
See a Star Wars.
I see. Can't remember what the character's called though.
BB-8.
Yeah, that one. I see a rocket. I
See
see
a
an
little
alien.
Which kind of seems a little bit racist, you never know. Like the caricature of aliens, considering
Yeah.
there's lots of
That's true.
No, I'm just being pessimistic. Speaking of pessimistic, Junie and I get our pre-packaged meals and pop them in the oven to cook, adding one for Brave as well. And I catch myself realising I still don't know what this gorgeous alien considers food.
Oh yeah.
So, what do Odarians eat, anyway?
Food.
Asking the real questions, aren't we?
We're omnivores, same as Terrans. The only thing I can think of that grows on Earth that I can't digest is seaweed. It's deadly for my kind.
Oh, nice the fucking sushi for you then, pal.
Well, I mean, you can eat sushi without seaweed, can't you?
Aye.
Or is like seaweed like...
No, seaweed's, see like the birds just get the mad like blacky green stuff. That's a seaweed.
Because like seaweed is mainly just for like keeping it all together in a nice, neat...
Seaweed
like,
is nice, but you can't rabbit in that sometimes.
I do like seaweed myself. Well, not like I eat it on its own, but like, you know.
No worries, we don't have any on this ship. Though, I personally miss sushi sometimes.
Oh, there we go. I do love my sushi. Yes.
What in the fuck is a sushi?
Oh. Oh.
Oh, you need to bleep that out.
Oh, yeah. Coronavirus.
Lemon.
Lemon.
Brave looks like he's about to say something, only to be interrupted by a cough. A very normal Terran-like cough. Haha, what timing?
Are you okay, Brave? Danya, get him some water.
Oh look, we've got liquids, we've got green space liquid, pink space liquid.
We've got beetroots and guacamole there. And a pepper grinder.
all in the one jar.
Yeah.
I get up and fetch our guest a glass of fresh water with lightning speed. He manages to take a few sips, which seems to soothe him.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm okay. I might be coming down with a cold again.
Oh, no.
Junie and I look at each other rather confused. I think we both hope it's not contagious or dangerous.
This is hitting a bit too close to home.
Before I got on the Emeritot, I had been traveling on Kayama for over 2 weeks without much rest. The rainy weather and the lack of sleep really did me in.
Oh.
I should be back on my feet within a couple of days, I promise. Until then, I'll make sure to stay away and wash my hands often.
Oh, he does look a bit sickly, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Look at the sprite of him, though. Can I just... Wait. Can I just...
H.
Can we just, like, appreciate this? Like, the art in this game is really impressive so far. I really like this a lot.
Brave slowly gets up from the bench, intent on leaving the mess hall.
No way, you just got here. What's a little cold gonna do to us?
It's a terrible thing to say. If I get infected, it's a small price to pay to satisfy my urge to learn more about our new passenger. Junie smirks at me, and Brave smiles with relief.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Now, be gone to your pod, demon!
Yeah, we are. Our immune systems can handle it. Right, Danya?
And they died the next day.
They were there and had horrible space Ebola.
Oh, no. Right, we can't joke about Ebola.
That's why I added space before, it's a different thing. Right, Danya?
Sure, why not?
Yay!
Yay!
What Danya doesn't know is that Odarians have a weak immune system, not well adapted for travel outside their home planet.
Really?
Yes, that's correct. That's why you don't see many of us outside of Odaria. Odarians who choose to travel bring along an extensive array of pricey medications as preventive measures. Despite that, we're still highly prone to getting sick.
Oh.
Damn, sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better soon.
Thank you. As I said, a few days rest and I'll be as good as new.
What do you do for a living? If you don't mind me asking, Brave.
Fuck tentacles.
Fuck tentacles. Brave lights us up at the question.
Oh, right. We're asking the good questions now, because I need to know more about this fine-ass specimen in his little Adam's apple window there.
I'm what you call a symbiant expert.
Here we go.
Oh, he said to think.
Roll credits.
Junie and I raise our eyebrows, waiting for him to explain.
I study mutually beneficial interactions between different species in the galaxy. I'm also occasionally called in to facilitate the adaptation of individuals of different species who have historic symbiotic relationships and are having difficulty establishing those bonds. I'm very familiar with the theory of symbiosis, but it's the practical part that really fascinates me. For example, you have a species of sea creature that lives around a certain marine invertebrate. It feeds on its byproducts and uses its polyps to hide from predators. The invertebrate also benefits because the sea creature protects it from its own predators and parasites.
Wow, that is pretty amazing.
It definitely is. Not only is it incredible how completely different species can adapt to exist side by side in harmony, but also help each other in ways no one can ever anticipate.
Seems to know his shit.
And that's a pretty cool theory, though.
Yeah.
You'll admit, yeah. Brave looks at me enthusiastically, waiting for another question. Looks like we've uncovered his favourite topic.
Yes.
But what intrigues me the most about him is that when he spoke earlier, I got a distinct feeling that I already know him. There's a familiarity about him that I can't put my finger on.
Interesting.
If I hadn't become a pilot, I think I would have studied plants and the way we can cultivate them in space. Ginny's one of the few people who don't mind listening on my plant lectures, so I'm happy to indulge him and ask more questions.
Here. Okay, more choices. Let me save, because you know how we do in a visual novel. Yes, whenever there's a choice, or when we need to cut the episode, I need to save, of course.
You can ask him something about Ordarians, something about Terrans, or something rather specific about Brave's job.
I think
I don't
so.
know about you, but I think because he didn't know he kind of explained about that and that. He's like, he knows about him, you know about you. He seemed really happy when we were talking about his job, so we can be like, what would happen if I put it in your butt?
Okay, so what's something specific about?
You want to pick something else, and I'm over. Just thinks he's very into his job. Like he seemed very like job.
Yeah, I think we should. Talk about him. I think we should talk about him. This episode has gone on for quite a bit, but I think we can go just a little bit longer. So let's go ahead.
So, I understand that part of your job is helping individuals from different species adapt if they choose to start a symbiotic relationship on another planet. How do you do that?
It depends on the case. My expertise lies with the Odarian environment in particular. Someone who's visiting the planet would have already gotten their vaccines, been screened, and have permits to land. If they're still struggling to adapt to the new environment, then they come to me. We usually do more tests, review their medical history, cross-reference previous cases, and try to find a solution. The answer could be as simple as a special diet, supplement, or breathing exercises.
A supplement? What would be an example of that?
Well, I consulted with a few Ognoterrans on Odaria who had trouble eating most of the food available there. I prescribed them a certain bacterial supplement found on Toolroth. When eaten, this bacteria will thrive in your digestive system and assist the processing of food from different environments.
Here.
They were skeptical at first, but after only a week of including it in their diet, they were able to enjoy our rice and most of our dishes without discomfort.
I love rice. Oh, sorry, I just had to say that there.
Space rice.
I love rice. Wonder if space rice is any different.
That's interesting. And that solution seems rather specific. How did you figure out that a bacteria which was neither from Ognoterra or Odaria could solve their problem? You say it's from Toolroth, but I've never heard of it before.
That particular bacteria worked for similar cases in the past, including inhabitants of Ognoterra's moons and other planets from the Horum galaxy. You would be surprised by how many interplanetary food issues can be solved by ingesting certain organisms. Having more than 2,000 years worth of research at my fingertips helps.
Oh, shit. Oh, we can keep on asking questions?
We can ask all the questions.
Okay, I don't think I need to save again. Yeah, I don't think I need to save. What should I ask? That's enough questions for me. No, I want to keep on talking about it. I think we should just go in order. Something about,
Odarians.
Yeah, Odarians.
Can you tell me about symbiotic relationships Odarians have with other species?
Sure. We have a few widely known ones, actually. There's the Mulodic aquatic band, a sea creature native to our biggest sea that feeds off our blood and dead skin in search of iron nutrients. Before our medicine became what it is today, the best way to treat a wound or large cut was to apply them to the area, and they would keep it closed and clean, feeding off the blood and dead skin until it fully heals.
Oh, they're leeches then.
Oh, right, yeah. Do
Space
people
leeches.
still use leeches?
Yes.
As like a medical
Massively.
seriously?
In parts of like Latin America and things like that, some places in like I know in Eastern Europe and that they still do it. Like, it's very old fashioned, obviously, but there are
Yeah.
places, folk they swear by it.
Because like they mentioned that when I watched Blackadder like a good few years back.
So I know like there was a thing where somebody had a cut on their hand that was the healing. So they were like, grab like a leech, because the leech will
Eats the
suck
bacteria.
the blood and get all the. You know what the weirdest one I heard was as well? There's places that still use maggots.
Oh god.
See, because they don't eat alive skin. They eat like dead stuff. So see if people had like something that was infected or was going to get infected, we kind of just lie it in maggots. And maggots would eat all the nasty bits and leave all the alive bits.
I don't know why that makes my skin crawl. Anything to do with maggots makes my skin crawl.
Oh,
It's the
aye.
way that they move and it's just god. But you know what? If it works for people, then I guess that's fine.
I would not recommend it, by the way. Their medicine has come a long way.
Yeah. I'll just pop a pill, thank you.
�NekoPastel, take that out of context. I'll just pop a pill. Thanks.
Pop my pills.
Peel.
Oh, we have something like that in Trulworth too. Except we apply it on rashes. While it does sting in the beginning, it stops the itching and feeds off whatever's growing on our skin.
I'm a bit jealous. We mostly have insects and worms that feed off blood back on Earth, but I'm pretty sure the exchange is all one-sided.
And yes.
Something about Earth.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, I guess you must have extensively studied all the major species.
Most of the knowledge I have pertains to the way my own race interacts with different species. But yes, I've studied a lot of different subspecies of humanoids.
And what do you find the most interesting about Terrans?
I'm glad you asked. To me, it's their adaptation ability. It turns out that out of all the humanoid subspecies, individuals of Earth are most skilled at adjusting to their environment. That's doubly amazing to me, because that means the potential for a symbiotic interaction and relationship is much higher than any other subspecies.
True story, and that's why I partnered up with this guy.
Yeah, we certainly work well together.
Well, gentlemen, I have some things to take care of in engineering, so if you'll excuse me for now.
Later, Junie.
I mean, that's
It was
kinda
nice to meet
crazy
you,
think about it.
𝐸𝐴.
Oh, he's
Don't be
calling her
smart.
by how you actually pronounce her name. Okay.
Knees per.
You were going to say there, by the way, sorry.
Or it is crazy when you think about it, right? Like, we live in Scotland. That's a pretty cold place, very cold and rainy place.
Yeah.
But it can get, how temperate it gets. It's 25 degrees Celsius. And like the summer, it can get right into 0 in the minuses in the winter. You get people that live in Canada that's like -10. People that live in Australia that goes all the way up to 40 degrees. We're all on this little blue marble.
Yeah, I guess it really depends on whereabouts you are. You adapt to the weather and the climate, even if it's treacherous, like...
Yeah, but it's funny just over like things like some people like grow taller, some people grow shorter, some like skin. The reason we have like different ethnicities and that now, a lot of it's just adapting to environments.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Like, it's gotten a lot hotter here though. Like, way hotter here. I blame global warming. It's a thing.
We're gonna have to go to space soon.
Something tells me we're gonna have a hot-ass summer this year. Yes.
Ooh, now I'm impressed.
June needs per.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
And so am I. What a handsome boy.
What
What a curious fellow.
a handsome man.
I hope you feel better soon, Brave.
Jenny grabs one of the ready meals and leaves with Brave.
I was wondering what that was, because I'm sure I heard one of the microwaves go off in the background. Because I heard like beep,
Yeah, it
beep,
was all footage. She's like,
beep.
no, engineering time.
Yes, I like little details like that.
Hey, Danya.
Yes?
The sound of my name coming out of those lips sends a shiver down my spine. Am I really that horny?
Oh god, here we go.
Can I have one of those dinner plates too?
Oh.
Whoops, I completely forgot. Here you go. It's General Tso's chicken, Terran specialty. Junie digs it, and I hope you will too. Doesn't have any seaweed in it, in case you're wondering.
Thank you. I'm sure this will be good.
You've actually had that one. That's actually really good.
No, I don't think I have. I'd like to try it though.
I'll make it for you sometime.
Oh, yeah, I'd like that. Would you really? Yeah. Let's do that then. I'll help. Kind of miss cooking shit.
I look at Brave eagerly throwing himself into his meal as I grab my own plate. I guess the poor guy was pretty hungry.
Ah, bless.
We chat some more over our food and about the different kinds of Terran dishes my new friend is familiar with. Turns out he had quite a few for someone who's never been to Earth. After we're done eating, I clean up and walk towards... After we're done eating, I clean up and walk our guest back to his room, and then retire into my own quarters. What an eventful day. I don't have a chance to fully process my last conversation with Brave before my mind blanks, falling into a deep slumber.
Here. Look at this room.
Space. Well, you've got a wee space crystal as well. I wonder what that's for.
It probably floats on the little stand as well.
Everything floats in fucking space. Fucking
Aesthetic.
Sometime later I float on my bed. Space.
Space is aesthetic. Floating is aesthetic.
Sometime later I wake up in my bed. I sit in my desolate room. No lights, no music.
Just anger!
I check my watch and confirm I've only been asleep for a couple of hours, nothing worse. When you're like, oh, that's quite unusual, since I'm a deep sleeper, notorious for not waking up until I'm fully rested.
No, it's like, you sleep for a few hours, then you get up and you feel good. It's when you go back to sleep for a few more hours and you wake back up and you're literally a walking corpse. Yes. Yeah, it's much worse when you go back to sleep and wake back up a few hours later.
I suddenly remember Brave, whose room is adjacent to mine, when I hear something echoing through a small air vent in our shared wall.
Oh.
It's a low hissing sound, coupled with something that I can only characterise as a Terran straining to do push-ups.
Oh, hi. Did you see that there?
I did.
Oh.
I crawl out of bed and kneel beside the vent to listen closely.
I see nips.
I've seen enough alien films to know it's a terrible idea.
Oh god, not Alien. Oh.
You know, just you see like...
Oh no. Okay.
Is it Brave trying to exercise? There's nothing wrong with trying to keep in shape, but is it really the best idea when you're nursing a severe cold?
Oh, that's quite ominous. God.
The noises continue for the next 5 minutes or so. Then everything grows quiet again. I'm not sure what to make of it. I get back to bed. I don't want to assume anything, so I'll check with Junie tomorrow to see what she thinks. Space. Oh, what's that fucking... Space. If you want to know about space, you gotta learn about the planets. You gotta learn the planets, you gotta listen to me right now. There's Earth, Red Planet, and look at this one. They haven't got a name for it yet, it's too far away.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure. I think it's something you might have shown me in the past.
It's probably something really dumb I've shown you.
I think, because I think I remember that, actually. It was an animation, wasn't it? It was.
We've been travelling through space for a few days now. It's been smooth jazz on my end as far as the piloting goes.
For real, this jazz is... Oh.
I'm just slipping right off my fucking chair. Whoa!
It's putting me in a jazzy
You
mood,
did my
honey.
reading, but I feel I'm taking up all the reading. I feel bad.
I mean, yeah, sure, I can go ahead. I don't want to... Ooh.
I feel bad.
I'll go ahead then. Oh god, this feels weird. It's been a long time since I've read. I'm probably going to mess up a lot, but you know what, whatever.
Well, that's what editing's for, yay.
Yay. My stress levels have been at an all-time low, because flying in a straight line in empty space isn't rocket science. Besides the system checks and microscopic manual course corrections, there isn't much to do. We also haven't been stopped for checks or passed anything remotely similar to an asteroid field. Oh my god, this is so bad. Where I'd have to manually maneuver us through. Here, it's a little... what's the scientific... Oxygen. It's a little oxygen room. He just walks in, he's like...
Grass.
Grass. Better get blazing.
Look at here, we have roses, chrysanthemums, the good kush. And in that shaded in the corner, we have the bad kush.
Oh god, devil's lettuce.
Out here, can you hear that jazz? There's too much jazz cabbage growing.
Let us continue, shall we? I've been back to reading again, watching the regs and tending to my hydroponics garden. It's fascinating how plants can grow anywhere with just a little water and the right nutrients. Granted, water is a scarce resource in space, but thankfully we've got a state-of-the-art recycling system to solve that problem. Brave seems to be feeling a little better. He's taken to regularly joining me and Junie for meals. Even if he doesn't leave his quarters often, we still get a chance to chat and connect. We always find topics to discuss about each other of our humanoid subspecies, which appears to be interesting for the three of us. Contrary to my negative predisposition towards transporting passengers, Brave seems to be one of the easiest, most pleasant onboard clients we've had to date. He's polite, never complains about anything, doesn't blast loud music, and doesn't engage in any other activities that would be considered a nuisance for the rest of us on board. I also haven't heard any noises coming from his room since that one time, so I just never bothered to ask Junie and dropped the incident altogether. Ooh. Speaking of which, she was supposed to meet me here by now. I see Brave in the doorway instead.
Hi, Danya.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good afternoon, Brave. Care to join me for a cup of tea?
Oh no, it would kill me.
But was Danya always in that fit? No, I actually really like this fit. I like the jacket that kind of stops at the hips. I think that's really.
I like that his vest has got gills.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does. Kind of fits, I guess. Tea, because it's afternoon. I actually have no idea what time it is right now. In space, time just tends to blend together. I was thinking that. I was like, do they have time? Do you really count time in space, or do you just go to sleep and wake up whenever?
I guess your biological clock.
Yeah.
I'll probably tell you, because after 10 or 12 hours, you'd be sleep.
Yeah, sleep. I haven't really checked my watch recently.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Interesting.
All right, we have some herbal options over here if you're sensitive to caffeine like myself, or the regular kind.
Oh, is he just picking from the plants for tea and stuff like that?
No.
That would be quite handy for a reading area, honestly.
What's caffeine?
Oh, he doesn't know.
It'll blow your fucking mind!
Brave looks at me dubiously.
And don't worry, it's legal. It's actually naturally contained within most plants that are used for tea production. Caffeine is purposely extracted from the raw materials to be able to produce the same beverage but without the jitters.
Did you know caffeine's actually going to kill somebody?
Plants.
Well, that's...
not us. It's fine for us. It's just... And see, caffeine,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of plants, see, especially with coffee and that, it used to produce that to... animals would eat it, and it would make their heart go crazy, so they would have a heart attack and die.
Yeah.
So it's like a defense mechanism, and we took it and went, woo!
I drink this for kicks.
It's the same thing, in chili, the whole thing about spice is it's a chemical to stop you from eating it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're delicious. I'm going to specifically breed these to make crazier, more powerful versions.
And bask in the wave of diarrhea that follows.
I'd be in agony for 10 minutes.
This? No, that's common knowledge where I come from.
I see. Why don't I go for the herbal option without caffeine today?
Chamomile, lavender, marshmallow root. Ooh, that marshmallow root actually sounds quite... Well, it's probably not as sweet as I'm thinking, honestly. I like lavender. Chamomile's also very sleepy shit, So we want to give them something without caffeine. None of these have caffeine in them, do they?
No, they're all herbal.
Right, so what we're going to do is... This episode has went on quite a while. We're going to continue this demo and, more episodes to come, because I think it's obviously going to be a lot longer as well. Because visual novel demos, they do tend to go on for a good few hours. So
because that's you kind of putting your product forward to be buy it.
I don't want to make the episode too long, because a lot of people do tend to get a little bit uninterested when the episodes get over an hour, blah blah blah. But that's it. These episodes are going to be like more chill, more like, you know, sit and listen while you maybe do stuff around the house or chill or stuff and recline. I will say before we go, if you would like to support this visual novel and you do like what you see already, they are on Kickstarter, so they are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to their Kickstarter so you can support them and show your love, and hopefully we will get a full version of this game
Please
super
do.
soon.
I want so much more Space Jazz.
Yeah, the music's great, the art style is... I really love the art, the backgrounds are very impressively done, a lot of detail.
Really enjoying the characters so far.
The voice acting is good. Yeah, it's great, so I think y'all should definitely support it.
Don't drink the wrong tea or you'll die, and I will don't let your mimes be drawing.
Thank you so much for watching, hope y'all enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Roll the outro!